Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. You are not going to believe this, but Metal Slug, that run and gun, that beautiful game with all the hand-drawn sprites, absolutely amazing. Amazing animation, amazing play, just an arcade classic, something that really defines the NEO-GEO and that era of gaming. Not just if you had the NEO-GEO at home, but it was in every arcade. It had plenty of sequels. It is amazing. Well, guess what? Metal Slug now has a beat 'em up, and this is what you're looking at. And this is really darn cool. It really feels like the game has been transformed into a brawler. And here we're looking at level 1. If you look at the background, and like as we go through the stages, it is the game carbon copied from a side scroller to a brawler. You all remember the first level well, you know the bit where you go from land and then you go on that little bridge and you've got that little thing tied up there which with the stones that you can shoot down and it gets the enemies. Look at that. It is recreated as a brawler. And I tried kicking that down. I couldn't get it. Maybe I was getting it wrong, but then I moved along. And you can pick up other weapons. I pick up the heavy machine gun a lot, but you've got rockets. You've got like a flamethrower in this. It really does feel like Metal Slug. Do you remember the boss of the first level in Metal Slug? It was this giant thing over here, and there you go, you got the little hostage out there that helps you. And I love like the bearded tall 3D, well, the bigger rendition. I was gonna say 3D, but the 2D still, but like a larger rendition of those. It almost feels like these characters are out of the game NEO-GEO Battle Coliseum, but man, heck, does this look good. And here I am, I'm fighting the first boss, and it feels really weird actually, because you're kind of used to doing it in a side scroller, but now you've got like the up down movement of a brawler, but everything is here. The game is laid out. If you're a fan of Metal Slug, you need to test this out. Now this game has a few different buttons. You've got an attack, you've got a gun attack. So if you're not using a heavy machine gun like I'm using a heavy machine gun there, you have your normal gun like you do in the game. As well as that, you have a melee attack. You can like juggle enemies in here. As well as that, you have got a grenade button, and the grenades are really handy in order to take out like bigger enemies like this boss over here. Did I hear someone say, well, you can't get into a tank in this? No, I didn't hear anyone say that, because fans have made this. It's made by fans for fans, and guess what? You can control the tank in this game. What I really like about it, when you're the tank, you've got your normal fire, you've got your bomb, but you've also got a rear attack. So if you get a vehicle or something trying to attack you from behind, you can press a button and it just whizzes you straight back where you start destroying them. Honestly, it's really fun. It just looks amazing. Like seeing this, like I like a lot of the Beats of Rage stuff. I like the OpenBOR stuff. I like stuff where people make fan games. But when it's a game that you like and you played growing up, something like Metal Slug, and when you see it reimagined as a brawler, a smile definitely comes to your face. You definitely want to try this out. There I am. I'm using that kind of back attack to kind of rear end that one. It's trying to rear end me. I'm rear ending it backwards. And there you go. I've blown that up. Yeah, tanks are in here. It's darn good. This was really cool. There's a bonus game here. So once I completed, I can't remember what level it was, but I completed one of the levels and I was here and I was like, what the heck am I doing? So you've got like 2 attacks. You've got like a normal kind of punch where it looks like a parry, or I don't know, like a weird kind of move, but it was doing some damage. But on top of that, you have got a fireball attack, and those fireballs just look absolutely amazing. You get to play as the hostage. You get to do the bonus stage. I mean, wow. So do you remember the second level in this game? Well, here we are. We're at the second level now, where you kind of start and then you have the little electricity bits, and they are just going to come up right now. You can either dodge them, wait for the electricity to go. You could jump up over them. Overall, it's just such a fantastic experience. Now, I have to give a shout out to the developers of the game, Avatar, because they're the ones that kind of got me onto this. If it wasn't for their tweet and if it wasn't me speaking to them, I wouldn't know about this game. Now, if you want to get this game for yourself, I'll leave a download link in the description of the video so you can go and grab this and try this out for yourself. It's currently available for Windows. It might be available for other stuff, because Open Beats of Rage stuff does work on Android. I've tried it on Android before successfully. I've only tried the Windows version, but if you do want to try this out, give it a shot. It's definitely worth checking out. So while I was playing this, I was thinking to myself, well, we get some enemies like the helicopter that's above you, and you aim your gun up and you shoot it. How does this game tackle it? Well, it kind of tackles it where it flies up and it hovers up a bit, then it hovers down, and you kind of aim it, or you aim at it with your gun. Or in my case, I was chucking the grenades. The grenades are quite powerful. So if you do get tricky enemies that are flying about like that helicopter, it's not like the side scroller. You can't point your gun up and shoot. Just grenade the darn thing. naturally as you progress through the game. The enemies get more difficult. These ones here with that shield are a little bit of a bug. It took me a little while to work out exactly how to beat them, but you kind of need to get behind them. Either you can get behind them with a melee attack, or what I really like doing was actually lobbing a grenade behind them and kind of blowing them up from behind. It was a lot of fun. Anyway guys, I'm going to kind of wrap up the video. I wanted to give this game attention because once in a while we do get a very, very special Beats of Rage. We are getting more and more brawlers these days, like official ones like Marvel's Cosmic Invasion, Streets of Rage 4, which is fantastic, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. There's an upcoming Toxic Crusaders or Toxic Avenger, can't remember what it's called now, but we're getting that up. We've got Power Rangers Rita Rewind. But the ones that we don't have new games for, or the ones that aren't exactly brawlers, well, those coming back as brawlers because fans are putting in the work is just absolutely amazing. There's lots and lots of really interesting Beats of Rage projects out there, but I personally think this Metal Slug is one of the best ones I've played. It just really, really heightens the experience that this franchise will give you. Anyway guys, if you enjoy this type of content, consider subscribing to the channel. Be freaking awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.